Hi Esquire, this is Chef Tatung and today I'm cooking for you a very classic Cebuano dish, Adobong Bisaya, but I'm doing a chicken version and I love this since I was a child. It's so simple to do and because it's simple, it's one dish I can do well. So I have here my ingredients, 1 to 1.2 kilos of chicken pieces, 4 to 5 slices of turmeric or luyang dilaw, 1/2 cup of white vinegar, 1 tablespoon of whole peppercorns, 4 to 5 pieces of laurel leaves, 2 tablespoons of rock salt, 1 head of garlic smashed, and cooking oil. I have 1 to 1.2 kilos of chicken. And I'm choosing the fatty parts, no? The red meat parts. So I'm using wings and chicken thighs and legs for this recipe kasi yan, masarap, may konting fat. And I'm going to use rock salt. I'm just going to rub rock salt into the chicken. So it's around a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. Some people like it really salty. No, just rub the chicken and I'll just put it into my pan. So it's very simple to do. So, eto siya, traditional, it's really made with pork. But, I like the chicken version kasi mas madaling lutuin, no? It takes less time to cook. And of course, everybody loves chicken. So, we just put our chicken pieces, then we add our vinegar. So, the difference, one of the main differences of the Cebuano adobo is that wala siyang toyo. Walang toyo ang Cebuano because in Cebu, we call our toyo patis. Yan. So, it's quite confusing. So, and to give it a nice color, kasi we're not using soy sauce, we will be using turmeric, no? Or, sa amin pa, dulaw. It's called dulaw. And, head of garlic, I just smashed, the skin is on. Laurel leaves, and of course, our peppercorns, whole peppercorns, no? Put everything together, and no water, nothing. And, I'm using here vegetable oil. But traditionally, we don't use vegetable oil. We use mantika ng baboy. So, we fry it in pork lard, usually, but I don't have pork lard now. I'm just going to use, regular vegetable oil. Just get to mix everything together, including the oil, of course. Yan, just to coat everything in the oil. And, we just turn on the fire and leave it on. So, para siyang, di ba, Bisaya, pero may pagka-French kasi it's like a confit, no? So, we confit the pork, the chicken, I mean, until all the liquid evaporates and it fries on its own, no? So, parang very simple process. Just put everything together, no? While cold, no? Hindi pa siya iniinit. Wala tayong gisa-gisa. Let's wait for that. Ang key nito is not too low of fire kasi if the fire is too low, maglalagkit-lagkit lahat ng, chicken and it breaks apart. We don't want that to happen. So, it has to be high enough also so it fries but it doesn't burn quickly. So, you have to, feel your way. So, it's very simple but it also requires a bit of, patience and, mindfulness when cooking. So, I'll just cover my pot. Yan. And wait for it to cook. So, let's check on our chicken. It's now boiling in oil. It's not really frying, it's just like simmering in oil. The oil has acquired a yellow color because of the turmeric. And this chicken has been cooking for around 30-35 minutes and look at that, diba? Sobrang maganda na yung kulay niya. It's really, turning out to be very appetizing because of the color. So what I'm doing now, I'm just allowing the chicken to brown, to have a nice golden crust. And if you're happy with the color, as I am, we're ready to plate. Yan. And remember, the oil that we used today can be used for another batch. So as you cook with this oil, it infuses more flavor from the chicken fat. So, mas malinamnam siya. You can also use it for sautéing stuff, for making your sinangag. Yan. Here it is, one dish I can do well. My simple version of chicken adobo Cebuano style.